friends. I hope you all are doing well today. I am just kind of hanging out and relaxing. I'm not really doing too much today. Hubby, my partner, has the car. He's at work with the car right now, so I'm home. Today is kind of a relaxed day because I just needed a day with no expectations and nothing that I need to do. So that is what we are doing. But I am just kind of hanging out and stuff, listening to music, watching videos, having a good day. I finally got out all of my Christmas little plushies for around my tree that I wanted to add. And we also got out my winter bear and stuff. So we have all of our plushies that are winter related out right now, and I'm so happy about it. If you guys remember, this guy came out last year around Christmas time. Normally he stays in my sensory corner, but at Christmas time he comes out during the winter season. Usually he comes out because he's dressed for winter and stuff, so he comes out during that time of the year. And stuff. Let me show you guys the little tree decorations. So we have a gnome, we have my angel, we have Snoopy, we have the elf, and then we have Santa Claus right there that I was telling you guys about. So we have all of that, and that's pretty much going to be the decor that I do in my bedroom for Christmas, winter time, and stuff. And then I'm probably going to get a tree for downstairs, but that's pretty much it. That's the only thing that we are planning for the holiday season. I don't do like a big giant decor thing. I do little things like this just to bring me a little bit of joy, and stuff. So yeah. And we are drinking some brisk tea. And yes, I put it in these kids' cups. No, I don't have any shame about it. There's nothing wrong with it. And the reason I put it in here is because if you guys know, I have weakness in my hands sometimes. And so I get random weak moments where I drop things. And this makes it so that if I drop it, it's not going to spill. So we use kids' cups, okay? It's just the way it is. I'm not going to sit here and debate it. And yes, I'm a full-grown adult that uses kids' cups. I have nothing to say to that other than do what makes you happy. So we use kids' cups, and that's okay. And it's okay if you use kids' cups too, because sometimes you gotta do what works for you. And I find that using kids' cups is what works for me and stuff. So that is exactly what we're doing at the moment. And I've been using kids' cups for a long time now because I find that I generally drink more when I use kids' cups because I have to refill them a lot of the times, whereas something like this big thing of water, which I keep around, obviously this was always full of water, I have a harder time like drinking out of it, just because it's a large quantity and it feels a lot more overwhelming to have to use that instead of these kids' cups that are like simple and easy to hold, and I just find them more just better for my own use. And you guys know I have a lot of these, okay? I have so many of them and stuff throughout everywhere. I have no shame in it. There's nothing wrong with it. But yeah. I slept pretty well last night. I fell asleep late last night, guys. Okay, let's just be honest. I fell asleep late. I've really missed being up at night and doing my own thing at night. And I just decided last night I was going to stay up, okay? I needed a day to just stay up and just not have the expectation of having to go to bed early. So, that's what we ended up doing. And stuff. So, anyway. I watched TV. I talked to my mom. I enjoyed my night, okay? Full on enjoyed my night. And yes, you guys are getting the raw, uncut version of me right now because I don't feel like putting editing into this, and I don't feel like pausing this video and restarting and pausing and restarting and doing all of those little jump cuts, you know. So you guys are getting the real raw version of me. I just took my allergy pills, so it's going to take a little bit for my allergy pills to kick in. So that is what we are dealing with right now. I have not eaten anything today, so I may take you guys downstairs because I think I'm going to cook a pizza for lunch. And stuff because I bought some pizza. Or I may have some of the pizza that my husband ordered yesterday. I haven't decided. But anyway, I'm probably going to have some lunch. I'm going to watch some videos. And I have to go to the mailbox. But I can't go to the mailbox because my husband has the mailbox key. Because I left it in my car because I am a dum-dum. No, I'm not. I just left it in the car. So, silly. But anyway. Did I have any dreams last night? No. Did I sleep well last night? Relatively, yes. I don't know. I have these like nights where I don't sleep the greatest, okay? I go to sleep. I get enough sleep, I feel like, but I don't sleep the greatest. And last night just felt like one of those nights where I just don't feel like I got the greatest amount of sleep. I can't fully explain it to you guys why I feel that way, but there are just some nights where I just feel like even though I get the sleep, I feel like I don't get good quality sleep. And that's kind of how last night felt. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something. Because it came in yesterday and stuff, but I want to show you guys a few things actually. So, first things first is we have this little alien dude. He's not a Build-A-Bear, but he's currently wearing a Build-A-Bear shirt that's a little too big on him and stuff, but he's my little alien friend. Alien friend. Alien friend. So he's in bed with me right now. And then we also have this guy, which I got from the thrift store, and stuff. She's a little mermaid unicorn thing, and she's obviously a sequence on her, and I love her so much. When I saw her, I was like, I have to get her. She's amazing, and she's cuddly, and she has sequins, which is good for fidgeting. So she's very good for like long car trips and stuff, or when I sit and watch TV. She's a good one to hold and cuddle with. So she was actually slept with me last night. And then the other thing that we got from the thrift store is we got this Caterpoozle. It's actually a caterpillar, but I call it a Caterpoozle. So, got this guy from the thrift store, and I picked her up and put her down multiple times before I finally decided to adopt her. So, she's also here. But yeah, that, my friends, is kind of where we are at with plushies and stuff. I need to find something because I don't know where my little koala friend is, and I know he should be in bed with me. So there he is. I found him. He decided to pull a silly on me and hide. My little koala friend. I love him. As you guys know, I love all my stuffies, okay? Every single one of them that I own, every single one of them that I've ever had, I loved and stuff. But my rule with stuffies is every 6 months, I have to go through and I have to get rid of things that are no longer being used, that no longer bring me joy, that are just taking up space. So, because we don't want to overcrowd my life with stuffed animals, okay? You guys know that I love adopting new stuffed animals when I find ones that I like. So, I love adopting new friends, and in order to be able to continue to adopt new friends, I have to get rid of old friends sometimes, because it's just not always feasible for me to adopt friends and then not ever get rid of any of them. And it is really, really hard. Let me just say that right now. It is extremely hard to get rid of friends. All of the friends that I've gotten rid of was really hard for me to part with them. I felt really bad parting with them at the time. But I know that they've gone to new families, they've gone to good families, they have like a life to live with other people. So I'm trying my best to get rid of stuff. I don't want to get to a point where my stuffed animals are overrunning my house. I want to be able to have my stuffed animals and be able to use and enjoy every single one of them, and not have them just completely take over everything and then they never get used, they never get played with, they never get touched. So that is why we've made the decision to get rid of stuff and whatnot. But anyway, I'm not sure there's much else I want to talk about right now, guys. I'm going to go get some food. And then I'm going to go on a walk probably afterwards, because I need to get out of the house. Outside of that, I think today is just going to be a chill out day. We're not really planning to do too much. It's just going to be a matter of relaxing, because just doing this video, guys, and I'm already tired. Like I said, last night it was hard. I don't know why I had such a hard time with sleep last night, but I did. And I enjoyed being up, and I enjoyed doing all of the things, but my body is already physically tired again. I don't know why. Actually, I know why. I have ME/CFS, for anybody who doesn't know. So things like this, doing a video, takes stuff out of me, and I usually will have moments where I'm doing a lot better. Like, my ME/CFS is not super bad. Like, some people have it way worse than I do. I have a milder version of ME/CFS. It's not chronic. It's okay. Wrong choice of wording. It's chronic, but it's not severe. That's what I was trying to say. It's not severe for me. So I have flares, obviously, like we all do, where I have days sometimes where I can't get out of bed or I'm so exhausted. But most of the time, like, as long as I'm pacing myself, I usually can do at least 1 to 2 activities throughout the day and stuff and be okay. And it's not super duper bad, but there are just some times where it's just harder. And I feel like today is one of those days where I just have to more so than anything rest and pace myself and not push myself too far, because I'm already feeling it. Like, just this little bit of filming for you guys is a lot, and I'm already gonna have to go down the stairs to go make food, which is gonna be a lot. So anyway, alright. I'm going to take you guys downstairs with me while I go make food, because we're going to continue this video downstairs, so that way I can get stuff done before my body starts to crash on me again. 'Cause I can feel it. I can already feel it. And I can feel that if I don't do something and I don't cook food now, well, I still have at least the energy to do so. It's gonna start getting hard. So, yeah, chronic illness is not fun and everything, and I get a lot of comments from people being like, you're so lucky that you get to stay at home and that you get to just do what you want when you want it. Guys, if I could, and if I didn't have so many chronic illnesses and so many things that just suck the life out of me sometimes, I would totally have a job, guys. Like, it's not a matter of do I want to, it's a matter of can I. Because the want is there. I would love to be able to have a full-time job and to be able to have a normal life where I could do 20 different activities in a day and still be okay at the end of the day. But I worked full-time for a little while, and let me tell you that when I'd come home after those work days, I would crash hard. I would be so tired and so done with everything that I wouldn't have the energy for even like the mildest of things. Like something as simple as like chewing my food was incredibly hard and would cause me to be exhausted, and it was not a fun time, guys. And in general, chronic illness is not a fun time. Most of us that have chronic illness that don't work jobs, full-time jobs, or don't work at all even, we do it simply because we have to. Because we have to pace ourselves. Because if we don't pace ourselves, we end up very burnt out. We end up very tired. We end up just feeling like exhausted. And I'm neurodivergent, so things already take a lot of spoons anyway for me mentally. But you add chronic illness on top of all of that, on top of the fact that I have all of these like sensory issues and things, and you just have an entire thing. So I have to like pace myself. I have to take it easy. I have to go slow. I have to not overdo it. It is the way it works. And I have to work with my body so that my body can continue to function. Because if I push myself too hard, then I end up with having flares from one of my other chronic illnesses, which leads to me not being able to walk properly, which, guys, not being able to walk properly and not being able to get out without a walker, without a wheelchair, is not fun, okay? I know some people live with wheelchairs and they have to be in wheelchairs pretty much all of the time. I am fortunate enough to not have to be in that position, but I also don't want to get to that point, because and for no other reason than for the simple fact that we live in a house that has stairs. So, yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to go see what Sapphire wants, because she is meowing, and I'm not sure why she's meowing. So, let's go check on her. Let's go see what she wants, because her door is open. Safu, what do you want, baby girl? Huh? What? You have food, look. I'm just cooking food, baby girl. Okay, sweet girl. So, yeah. Sorry, guys. My thing cut out because I had to take a phone call. But yeah. I'm so tired. I literally feel like I'm gonna crash out. Like I said, some days are like this. Some days, it doesn't matter how much I try, still end up crashing. So, yeah, day. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go eat, and then I'm gonna watch videos and relax. Maybe I'll check with you guys later. Remember, as always, if you're going through it, you'll get through it, and remember who you are. And if you're dealing with chronic illness and you're having to give yourself a rest day, know that it's okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. So take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.